The content restriction add-on for Easy Digital Downloads allows you to restrict content on your site, post, pages, and just about anything else, including bbPress forms and topics, to buyers of digital products. So we can restrict the content of any post or page or other content to the buyers of a specific product. This is really useful for a variety of reasons. For one, you can create an a la carte purchasing system based on post. So you can say, purchase this post to gain access to it, or purchase access to this particular tutorial. Second, you can also very easily create a buyer's section for your products. Perhaps this is additional content that buyers get access to, additional resources, documentation, support forms, anything you want that you only want users who have purchased your products to gain access to. And that's what the content restriction add-on for Easy Digital Downloads allows you to do. So this is a page in WordPress. It's just a straight up standard page. And let's say that this is my buyer's area for whatever product I want it to be. Well, we can go over to our other browser real quickly, and once activated, we'll have a new option here in the Publish box called Restrict this content to buyers of a download. And it gives us a drop-down that lists all of the downloads that we have on our site. So let's say that we want to restrict this to only buyers of Clean Slate. We do that, and now we click Update. Once it saves, we go back to our other browser, refresh the page, and you'll see that it says that this content is restricted to buyers of Clean Slate. Let's go to our purchase history real quickly just to know what we've purchased, and you see that we've only purchased the variable priced download. That's the only product that we've purchased, so we don't have access to this page. But just to test it out, let's try restricting this to variable price download. Now note that this download has variable prices, and because of that, we have a second drop-down that allows us to restrict this to individual price options. So by default, it's going to leave it at all prices, meaning that no matter which price option they purchase, they can access this page. So let's try that out. Let's go back over here to a page, refresh, and you see that I now have complete access to this because I am logged in and I have purchased this variable price download. Now let's restrict this to price option 4. Click Update. Let's go back over here and refresh the page. And you'll note that I do not have access to it anymore, and it says that this content is restricted to the buyers of price option 4 for variable priced download. So only users who have purchased the price option number 4 for the variable price download can access this page. So that's really cool. We can very easily restrict access based upon the downloads they have purchased and the versions of the downloads they have purchased. Now let's go a little bit further. We have a bbPress form set up. And let's say this is maybe our support form for our buyers, for our products. And we're going to have an individual form for each product. So let's go into a form, and inside of this form we have topics. Now the first thing to note is that we can actually restrict this entire form. So let's go do that. Let's go to Forms, and we'll go to a form, and here we'll simply click Clean Slate. So this is the Clean Slate Buyers Support form. Go back over here, refresh, and now you see that it says that this form is restricted to buyers and that only buyers can create new topics in this form. So that's really cool. It's detected that I'm not a buyer of this particular product, so it's not going to let me view it. Now let's change it to variable priced download, and now let's try and view it. Okay, so now I can view the form. Now we can also restrict topics. So let's go into another topic inside of this form. And here you see that it says this content is restricted to buyers of Clean Slate. So not only can you have forms specific to individual downloads, you can also have topics restricted to downloads, and also to versions of those downloads with the variable price system. Now note that these meta boxes that we have here that allow us to restrict the content of this post, page, bbPress form, or custom post type give us a little bit of control, but we also have complete control with shortcodes. With the shortcode included with the plugin, which is described in the documentation, we have the ability to restrict content to multiple downloads. So we can say anybody who has purchased this one, or this product can view this page. And you can also do the same thing with restricting it to variable price downloads as well. So this is the content restriction add-on for Easy Digital Downloads. It's a great system that allows you to very easily restrict access to sections of your site based to only those people who have purchased products, whether that be a support system, documentation, additional resources, or an a la carte purchasing system. So I really like the idea of creating a tutorial site that you purchase tutorials. So all you have to do is you create a download for that tutorial, you restrict the download to that, you restrict the tutorial to that download, and voila, you have an a la carte tutorial purchasing system.